What's up guys, today we've got a comparison between the L85 and the Ace-23. So we're going to move over to some footage to the test range here. I'm going to be showing you the recoil patterns and the recoil management patterns of both of the guns. They are very similar, but I do think that the Ace-23 has got a slight advantage, as you'll see when I implement recoil management into that gun there. However, the L85 being a bullpup weapon, as you would expect, it is a lot better at hipfire. Here you can see with the tap firing and then I release the trigger that the spread is ridiculously small. That's not moving either. But then when you just let the bullets fly, it's still not a bad hipfire spread. You'll find it. You'll be hard pressed to find smaller spreads than that. Now the Ace-23 has got a similar recoil pattern to the L85, up and slightly to the right. But the L85's got more left pull, so it's kind of a bit harder to control the recoil side to side. And you see here, with that, I'm pulling down and to the left. And as you can see, because it's got that lower left hand side recoil, it's such a small deviation there. It's so small, the weapon spread. And that's a full 30 round burst there. That's not even half a round burst. That's me emptying the entire mag down there, and it's an infinitesimally small place. So here we go with the hipfire, and as you can see, the L85 does excel in this. The Ace-23's hipfire is kind of all over the place and it doesn't really follow any sort of pattern. So a laser sight on both weapons would be highly advantageous. For both of the weapons, as you'll see here, I have the exact same attachments for both weapons, which is the stubby grip, the Coyote red dot sight, it's my favourite red dot sight, the muzzle brake and the laser sight. Now I choose to use the muzzle brake because it helps getting those longer targets. Now I know it does less accuracy to the weapon, but I find that the weapons are pretty accurate anyway in this game, and the muzzle brake really does help with that long range bursting towards the target. But if you're exceptionally good at recoil management, then I would say chuck a heavy barrel on there, and then you can strafe as well, because they've recently patched that. Now moving on to Simfic, the L85's advantages, whilst that's showing right now, it fires around 4% faster, its bullets fly 3% further, and its bullets fly 3% faster. Now that's not a whole lot, but as you can see, it's going to be better for long range, even though it's got the higher fire rate with the tap fire ability of the gun. Now here's where it really gets advantageous over the Ace-23. The first shot recoil multiplier is 25% less. You really don't need an angled foregrip on this gun, whereas it would be better probably on the Ace-23, and that shows with the burst fire capabilities of this gun. And also it's got 20% less spread when you're moving and aiming down sights. So if you like to strafe, this gun is for you. Now the Ace-23 has got an awful lot more advantages over the L85 than the L85 has over it. It has a much faster reload at 24% faster. It reloads 17% faster when it's an empty reload. It has 16% less upward kick, so it has an awful lot less recoil. And here's the big one for the recoil management: it has 40% less kick to the left. Now the big thing that I didn't have any idea about this, the Ace-23 recovers 350% faster from recoil. So you're doing the recoil management and your crosshair is going straight back to the center of the screen as soon as you stop shooting. It's so fast. And so that's where you can see that the Ace-23's got its advantage. It recovers from recoil so quickly that you can just keep putting bullets down range really quickly. Now onto my feelings about the guns. I don't know why, but I prefer the L85. It might be because it's British, but I don't know. I could just be biased there. It doesn't have many advantages. The Ace-23 is easily the better gun, yet I prefer the L85. I've got nearly 800 kills with it. It's my favourite gun in Battlefield 4, and I really do enjoy it. So, and I've no idea why. I think it's just how it handles for me, and I really do enjoy the hipfire, because I will hipfire and then aim down sights in close quarters. So I'm glad they finally patched the bug with that. But what I'm going to have to do is declare the Ace-23 the winner of this, because it has such better stats and that 300% faster recovering from recoil is just ridiculously quick. That means that you can easily keep getting onto targets accurately and fast after doing some good recoil management. So yeah, that's the end of the video, guys. The Ace 23 is the winner of this. Stay tuned for more videos in the coming weeks.